Awesome. Tatyana Arrington, where is the buzz? Nico, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I want to start off by saying I absolutely love your take on Astrid. I feel like it's so layered and we really get to go through those highs and lows with her. The first thing I want to ask you is that something when you're kind of discovering your take on Astrid, was that something that you noticed right away at the audition, or did that kind of go through the script when you were reading it, or when it hit set? What was that kind of journey like for you?
I think definitely it felt kind of apparent when auditioning that Dean wasn't really looking for an exact replica of what the brilliant America Ferrera did with the animated Astrid. And so there was definitely a feeling of kind of, I could, I just inherently was like, I don't want to try and emulate something that I'll never be able to do exactly what she did, so I may as well just try and put my own, spin on it and see how it goes. And then ultimately getting to work with Dean and Mason, truly being able to kind of expand on these characters together and expand on their relationship, made it so that I felt like I could kind of give a few more colours and sides to Astrid, that Dean had been wanting to show, having made the originals 15 years ago and having thought about them for a long time and what he would have done differently. I think it gave us a really wonderful space to kind of add some new stuff in.
Yeah, and you pulled it off, girl. You did your thing. And I also wanted to say, I don't know if you've seen this, but everybody is convinced that you and Mason are Tom and Zendaya coded, except it's flipped because you're British.
I
So
know,
I
because
want,
I'm English, just it's all wrong.
yes. So I wanted to ask, what was your favorite moment or scene to film with Mason?
My favorite scene to film with Mason. I don't know. I mean, we had a really fun time. I think my favorite scene to film with him would probably be we our chemistry read scene that to me and him are both kind of like this got us the job scene
Which scene was that?
is it's the scene where we're kind of on the cliff's edge and it's like right before he's about to go and like take charge and everything, it's like but we're like kind of the beginning of the third act of the film. And I remember while we were filming that, it was just me and him, and it was quite a calm day, and it was the only thing we were filming that day. And I remember just both of us being I just remember being like, I feel so appreciative of this person, and so lucky that I get to be doing this with this person, and yeah, and then ultimately like seeing it back, it always makes me cringe because I'm just like, oh, I like know how good of a time I was having, and it just is annoying.
Yeah.
But it was, yeah. I mean, any scene with Mason was great. He's really a stupidly wonderful person, and I feel very lucky that I get to work with him and know him, and yeah, he's great.
I love that. And then the last thing I want to ask you about, girl, you had some killer fight scenes. I was like, look at Nico go. So, what was the most challenging part for you? And do you feel like you could take somebody in a fight now? How do you feel?
I don't know about taking anyone in a fight. I did actually notice really early on in stunt training, I was like, I can open pickle jars way easier. So that was something that I feel very fortunate to the stunt department for giving me as a skill in life. But it was really difficult, genuinely. Like, I don't want to downplay it because I'm really proud of myself how hard I worked on it, and it was really difficult, and the stunts were really hard, and the axes were actually quite heavy, and the shields were like so annoyingly heavy, and so I do kind of, you know, I look at all of that time and I'm really proud of myself and proud of everyone for how hard we all worked to make it look how it looks. But yeah, it was all difficult and all gratifying and messy at times, and I fell over more than anyone else, and it was great.
Yeah, well, it looks good. You pulled it off. Thank you so much for your time. I can't wait. I mean, everybody's talking about the film. It's so great. So I'm just super happy for all your future success. I'll see you in the sequel.